If you wanna jump bail and run through the
What's up, everybody?
We're on our way.
It is time for Seven's Nuts. I always liked that guy's name, Jeff Plate. I would see his name. It's like, wow, I'm going to rename myself Seven Saucer. That's a great name, Jeff Plate. I love that.
So basically, when we came out as the trans-siberian-orchestra, it was Sabotage plus a narrator and a bunch of different singers. And that's basically what it started out as. And now it morphed into two separate groups. One goes east, one goes west.
Right.
So we can cover the entire
Same story, just telling it to the East Coast people, the West Coast people.
Well, there is a television movie that they play every year, different story. And the reason being because they...
What do you mean a television movie?
There's a TV movie that you can watch every year of the Trans-Siberian-Orchestra. Different story told by Isaac Davis.
Right.
They had to change it from God to something else because the networks, I guess, my guess, I don't know. They don't like to use the word God or any kind of religion, so they had to make it very generic.
They should probably name him like Bob or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So basically what we did was one for television, which is a completely different story than the one here at the show. You know.
Oh, okay.
At the show, it's no holds barred. We tell it,
We tell the story, right.
Yeah, we tell a Christian story.
A Christian-based story.
Yeah.
All right, so the Jews play into that somehow, I guess.
No, the Jews, I'll tell you right now, a lot of Jews come out to see us.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's universal. Universal story, man. Life is universal.
I could bring my family.
Absolutely.
All right, that's cool.
If you had one.
I was hatched, I've got a bunch of people who keep picking up the tab from time to time. I don't know if they'll say they're my family or not. So that's cool. So you play the father of this girl, and you're telling this story. So you're kind of like Switzerland. You're neutral.
Right.
You're telling the story and stuff like that. Is by the way, Dirty Christina? I don't know if the audience can see, but Dirty Christina is upside down. I don't know if you guys can. You'll catch her, hold on to the other angle. But yeah, she's upside down. I wanted to put her near Tony. It looked lonely. So just so she had a little...
She'll blow up
co-host. She's my blow-up co-host. She's a lot cheaper. She drinks less than Ed McMahon. And she's not as dopey looking as Conan O'Brien's guy. What's that guy's name? Andy Fat Face. See that? Watch my mouth. See, I perked it down. I caught that one. Fat Face. So you see, because on the internet you can curse and stuff, but I'm trying to keep this like family oriented. So, I am. No, I'm going to do it. Believe me, I think I can get through this segment without cursing. Shit.
Think so?
No. So you guys tell this story now. How many years are you doing this?
Well, for me, we did the record in '95. It took 4 years before anything.
So it was a record first, and then...
It was a record first. It was a hit song. It was called 1224.
Right.
Which is basically Carol of the Bells.
Right, like a heavy rock version.
We did a rock version of it.
Okay.
Nothing happened until 4 years later when I got a phone call saying, we're going on tour, I'm like, who's this? It's Paul, we're going on tour.
Paul O'Neill.
Yeah, I'm like, 4 years after the fact, now we're going on tour. It's so wonderful. Who knows who we are? Don't worry about it, they'll know.
That's kind of like me calling you up 20 years later,
right.
Hey, you sang on this Children of the War.
Yeah, right, so we show up at all these theaters, right? Yeah. We book like 7 cities.
Now, when you say you're doing theaters, how many people are doing this?
Well, we had 8-piece orchestra, which was 8 strings.
Right.
And then you had 2 guitars, bass, drum, 2 keyboard players, and at that time we had 6 singers?
It's about 6 singers, 6 of us.
So you figure it was about...
And you've been in it since the beginning as well?
Since the beginning.
Now, how do you find these guys? Like, are you a big rock guy? You're a singer yourself.
Yeah, but I grew up, I was an actor.
Okay.
But I, grew up in the gospel, in the church, And,
have you been on like TV, when you see rap TV shows, Broadway?
Yeah.
You've been on TV shows? What TV shows?
Television show.
Have I seen you on any TV shows?
As the World Turns.
Oh, you've been on As the World Turns?
Did a little thing on As the World
I worked with a guy named Ricky Paul Golden. He's a soap opera comedian. He's one of those like One Life to Live or As the World Turns. To me, it's like it's all one show.
Yeah, I
remember
they jump from show to show. All these guys.
I can never remember which one it is. For me, it's like all one thing, It's like the story starts at like 2 p.m. and then doesn't end until like 5 o'clock right before the news. So you did like bit parts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just did bit parts, a lot of television shows. I did theater, a lot of black theaters. I was one of my first was probably drama theater, Negro ensemble theater with a bunch of people.
Oh, cool.
I fell into it by accident. I came in, manager sent me on a call to do a song. I didn't want to do it.
You didn't want to do the thing?
No.
Why not?
I came in for the video, for the movie, for your Fox special.
Okay.
And, you know, it's the only black guy around all these long-haired white guys. And I'm like, what am I doing here? You know?
Right.
But I did the video, and then same thing. I get a call. Hey, we're going on tour. And I'm like, are you crazy?
So give us one of your narration. Let's hear one of the lines. Like, give us the tone. Let's hear it. Like, what do you do? Like, say one part. Let's hear it. Give it for the audience.
Like for Tommy's song. And he reached for the song, and he held it in his hand. It was something that he did because, you see, angels can. And he wondered to himself, is this the answer that I sought? But something was still missing, or at least so he still thought. And then he journeyed on through the midnight winter air, when all at once our angel felt the touch of a man's prayer.
Wow, isn't that cool? Right?
He's still the best,
Right? Tony Gaynor, right? Live on Seven's Nuts, huh? Boy, this is something you're going to tell everybody, right? I went and did the TSO thing on Seven's Nuts.
My daughter can't watch this, by the way.
Oh, no, why? Why? Seven's Nuts. You see, well, you know, I was very careful. That's right. Seven's Nuts. That's right. That's right.
I'm thinking it's the appendage.
No. It's 7 nuts.
I
No,
understand.
7 S apostrophe
Seven's
S.
nuts.
7 is nuts. No, believe it. How old's your daughter?
She's 15.
No, she can watch Seven's Nuts. She can't see Seven's Nuts. She can watch Seven's Nuts. No, but I'm just saying you can watch it. Seven's Nuts like crazy. Man, everyone's got a dirty mind. You know, I try and run a family show here. Tommy, now you sing, so you're the father of this guy's, the father of this girl, and you sing. Now, how did they find you to call you to do this, to do the TSO thing?
Well, originally they had about, 25, 30 guys come down to audition,
Right.
and Petrelli turns to O'Neill.
Well, who did Al Petrelli, the guitar player?
Yeah.
Play with Sabotage and
Alice Cooper.
Megadeth.
Megadeth.
Hello, me, it's me again.
Yeah.
I love that record.
So he turns to O'Neill and goes, I got a friend of mine, Tommy Farese. He goes, Tommy Farese? Because Paulie and I know each other for a long, long time. He goes, that's it. So he was looking for like this very rough, kind of blue-collar voice.
Okay.
I walked in, sang it, and the rest is history.
What is your favorite piece from TSO? And when I say trans-siberian-orchestra, what's your favorite piece?
My favorite piece?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Snow Came Down.
Snow Came Down?
All right.
Give us a couple of lines, Tommy, a cappella.
I'm not singing.
Come on, just give me a little something here. Come on.
I'm not singing.
Oh, you want to? Oh, he wants money. Hold on a second. I don't sing on live camera. Hold on. Here, hold on. We have a big budget here at 7. It's $1. My last $1.
I'm not singing for you.
Come on, give us
what?
all,
You're going to
please.
play the video. That's
All right. Well, hold on a
Don't worry
second.
about it.
Let's do that.